Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ever wanted the ability to take control of what background processes are running on your device? Background processes specifically that are draining your battery. Well, today I'm going to show you guys a process on how to be able to basically take control for specific applications and stop those background processes if you have Android 7.0 or higher. This is TK and this is XDA TV. First thing we need to do is enable USB debugging. We do that by going into settings all the way down to about phone and enabling developer options. Keep clicking 7 times on build number. Once you have that, it says that you are a developer. Go back once. In there, you'll find developer option. Scroll down a little bit under debugging, turn on USB debugging. This is going to enable us to be able to have an Adb session directly with the device over wired cable. Next thing we want to do is figure out what we want to freeze. For this example, I'm going to be freezing for you guys is Facebook. Facebook is notorious for having a mass amount of background processes that will drain your battery. Now, I want to make sure you guys are aware of, this is going to be the package that we're going to be looking for, com.facebook.katana. So this is one of the things we did with the other video. We need to know what package name is going to be frozen. And it's really not going to be freezing the app, but only the background processes. The next thing we need to do on our computer, make sure you install Adb and the correct drivers for your device. And then we're going to launch command prompt. So we'll type in cmd, go right click, run as administrator. The reason why we're doing run as administrator because we want to make sure there's no issues running Adb. At this point, we're just going to confirm that our connection is correct. So we'll do Adb Devices, and that's going to come back up with device. For me, because I've already authenticated, if you get the word unauthorized at this point, make sure you check your phone. There's a box that you need to check to just authorize this connection. Once you have that, you'll get the word device when you rerun Adb Devices. From there, we're going to type in Adb shell. And here is the process that we're going to be going through to disabling the background processes for Facebook. This is only run for Facebook because that's the command, or at least the package that we brought up. And here's the command. You type in command appops set com.facebook.katana. That's the package. Run in background in capitalized. Make sure you write it in correctly. Space ignore. Once we type this in, it's going to disable all background processes associated with Facebook. And what that means is if the application is not in the foreground, meaning you're looking at it right now, it's not going to work. You notice I have Facebook right now and I'm logged in as a separate account that I have, and I'm going to be sending a notification. So here would be a normal experience. I haven't disabled the application yet, or the background process. So if let's say I like one of my own little things, you notice, give it a few seconds, and you're going to notice that there's a notification that comes up. You notice there's a one that just came in front of it. I just set that. So Facebook is currently running in the background. I'm going to go ahead and clear that. We're back to 0. On the computer, what we're going to do here is now say run in background ignore. I'm going to run it. The command comes back as command appops set com.facebook.katana run in background ignore. I'm going to go back and I'm going to rerun and resend a notification. I'm going to give it a few seconds for you to see. Now, I'm going to send my same notification. It's normally going to really do this for you. If you actually had a normal notification, it would show up on Facebook and it would have come up. Now, I already did this, and then just to kind of show you guys, it's not showing up. But if I open Facebook, and I'll give it a few seconds for it to come up again, you should be able to see right there that notification came up. This one did not come up by itself when the application was closed, but when I had it open, it comes up, and now the notification is back. Now, if you ever want to undo what we just did, meaning you want to return Facebook to its normal state, running in the background, you're able to receive notification, just change the word ignore to allow. And by running this command, now Facebook will start receiving notifications normally, and it'll start popping up whenever things are running. This command will allow us to limit the background processes for Facebook while the application is not running. So if the application is not in the foreground, that means no background processes, updates, messages, or anything. But I wanted to explain to you a little bit more about what this application, what this command is really doing. So what we're doing here essentially is it's stripping the application of the run in background permission. Now this is a permission that we normally don't have access to. So if you go into app info, permissions, these are the standard permissions that we get within Facebook right now. App ops is something that we normally cannot have access to. And what this command has given us is the ability to tap into that little hidden feature that's installed. So without this permissions, apps can't start on the background services, which means it cannot launch itself and update itself in the background. And then as long as it's not in the foreground, obviously all of this stuff is not working. So we have to wake it up to be able to get the broadcast intent back. But basically what we're doing is we're freezing the app from running in the background, Google added this so that developers can use this to test their applications in the devices with low RAM. So this is something that was intended really for the emerging markets, but we're able to use that command to apply it here and limit the process background information here. So the main benefit here is better battery savings and more control over the application. Today's walkthrough showed us how to be able to limit background processes specifically for Facebook. Now you can do this on Hangout, you can do this on Facebook Messenger, any application that you feel like is draining your battery in the background and you don't want it to run in the background. If you do, obviously this is something different. But the benefit of using this command is the ability to use something that's built in for developers to be able to use for, let's say, low RAM based devices for emerging markets to be able to optimize our devices. Specifically when we do install a lot of applications and we never really worry about how they're going to do as far as impacting our battery life, also background processes using a lot of our resources. Anyways, keep it here. This is TK. Thank you very much for checking out the channel. Keep it here with XDA TV for more tips and tricks to control your device. Like and subscribe to this channel, like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.